Hey guys, so it is clarified. G4 has been clarified to end after season 9. And I just wanted to make a small little video to give you guys, clarification on where am I going after this, Am I leaving the fandom? Am I leaving My Little Pony behind, What are my personal thoughts on this? Well, ever since just before the beginning of season 8, there was a clarification that season 9 was indeed the final season of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. And I've carried that all the way through, kind of speculating, maybe it's just another thing with like what they did with season 3. Like, season 3 was supposedly going to be the end of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. But the thing that happened was I think it was a mixture between changing from the hub to Discovery Family and just a bunch of legal stuff. But season 3 was supposed to be the end, so I thought maybe it's a fluke. Maybe it's just them exaggerating it a little bit, or maybe it's a rumor. Because we can never clarify these things are actually true until we get the actual word from Hasbro. Well, we got it today. Season 9 is officially the final season of My Little Pony. But as we're going out, we're going to get a movie that's in CGI, and well, I have shaky thoughts on that. I'm still thrilled for it. And of course, G5 has been confirmed ever since towards the end of season 7. Like, it's been confirmed for quite a long time. G5 has been in the works for quite a while, and I think they said it was supposed to come out in like 2020 or something like that. But in a later post, they said that the movie, the CGI one, was supposed to come out in 2021, which if that's the case, then that would either mean one of two things. One, that G5 is not yet, fully in, pre-production, it's not fully ready yet to be put together. So maybe there's some flaws there. It's either that, or maybe it was just exaggerated. Again, you never know anything's really true. Like, maybe this isn't true. Maybe 2021 isn't the year that it comes out. But this was announced at a toy fair, so I think it is true. So I think they need more time to put G5 together. Because once season 9 is over, basically, I don't know what the movie is supposed to be, representing. I don't know if it's supposed to be the official end to G4, or if it's supposed to be more tribute to the fans. Like, that would be amazing. Like, I'd love to, it's not anything connected to the My Little Pony The movie that was released in 2017, I believe. That is not the case here. That is not, it's not a sequel to that movie. It's like a Equestria Girls kind of movie. But in CGI, I'm kind of pushy on that. So, where am I sitting? What is my place? Guys, I'm not going anywhere. I've been aware the G5 was coming sooner or later, and I had a feeling it was going to come because ever since season 6, MLP has been struggling. Now, season 7 really hit a successful rate. Like, it went, like, the peaks were going going out of season 6. But season 7, whoosh, it went straight back up. But you can only hit so many positives before you run out of ideas and you don't have enough to make something anymore. That's basically what G4 has met. It's had many, many great ideas. It's had many great characters. It's had characters we hate, characters we love, characters we want to see again. It's had its run. It's basically met its limits. It can only do so much before it runs out of what it's able to do before we're repeating stuff like we did in season 6. Season 6 was definitely the weakest season of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. And I shouldn't really say that going into season 9. I should have waited until after season 9 to do that. But that is definitely our weakest season. Because season 7 was a winner, minus Secrets and Pies. Secrets and Pies was just a mess. I don't know what they were thinking. But enough of that. Like I said, I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to continue making content for you guys. No matter what. it's going to still happen. I am going to make content for you guys. Probably when G4 ends, the animations and all that stuff are probably going to go down a little bit. So maybe not so many reactions will be coming out, but there's still people out there that are very heavily devoted to this, to G4. So I'm expecting for some content creators to continue their work. I'm not expecting it to just like completely end right then and there when season 9 closes its doors. I'm expecting, you know, people to still stick to G4. Like, look at how long My Little Pony's been around. It's been around for 4 generations, going into 5. So we have we've got plenty of opportunities still left, guys. My Little Pony's been going strong ever since 1982, I believe. So I'm not expecting this fandom to just like die like people said it would. Because earlier last year, when BronyCon closed its doors, people were freaking out. Like, literally. People thought because BronyCon, the birthplace of My Little Pony cons, because it was ending, everything was dying. That is not the case. The case with that is that basically the con had either come to an understanding that it needs to back off for a while, and it needs to find a new home. Like, that's what I feel like they're doing. I think that they're closing that con for good. This is the last BronyCon this year. And to those who are going, congratulations, you are going to attend the last BronyCon. For me, I can't make it because 1, it's too far away, and 2, it's just too expensive. It's not within my budget. So, as much as I would love to go to BronyCon for the last time, I can't. So, that's life. But I'm expecting more PonyCons to actually come out in the near future. When G5 comes around, guys, you're going to see, if G5 is as good as G4, which, from what I've read online, it seems like it's going to be legit good. So, I'm hoping that they're going to follow what Lauren brought to the show that made it successful. If Hasbro doesn't do that, they're idiots. But pretty much what they were going to do is they're going to try and make it more accustomed to the actual audience that watches it. You know, I'm going to miss all these characters, but I'm excited to see new as well. But like I said, I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to continue making readings. I'm going to continue making reactions. I'm going to continue making as much content as I can for you guys. And I'm going to do it for as long as I can until, you know, my time comes. You know, everybody has a time when it's time to call it to an end. But, I mean, whether it be to move on to bigger and better things, that something happens to you, you know, it's things like that. Like, I feel the only time when I'm really going to actually not be able to make content for you guys anymore, not saying this anytime soon, is when I actually build a life for myself. You know, with my own family, with with a wife, kids, you know, stuff like that. That's what I'm referring to. But I don't think that's going to be anytime soon, so I don't think you guys have anything to worry about. So I'm going to continue to pursue for narration. Narration has been something that I've been kind of on and off the fence about, but after doing it for 2.5 years now, I've really taken a liking to this. And it's thanks to Scribbler and Luna Farrow that I have grown into the narrator that I am today. And not only that, you guys too. You guys helped to get me to this point. Whether you subscribe for the reactions, for the readings, whatever you subscribed for, if it wasn't for those two, I wouldn't be where I am. So basically, I may one of these days, when I feel like I'm good enough, go into narration, maybe voice acting. You know, I feel like I can actually be a really good voice actor, and I've gotten asked in many cases to voice act for my friends. I got a recent one as Blue Blood. I've gotten asked to voice minor characters. So yeah, I'm growing. I am growing, so I'm not going anywhere. I'm just getting started. But my personal thoughts on G4 Ending, I'm so happy that it's actually ending, because I've seen the show really take a plunder. I've really seen it take a huge fall ever since season 7. Even though season 8 did have some wins, it also had a very rough start. Season 8 had the most weak start. Like, literally, it had many, many problems. I mean, the school friendship, that was cool. That was a cool idea. But then came probably the worst episode of the entire season, in my opinion, which was non-compete clause. I don't know what the writer was thinking, but that just shows you how desperate Hasbro is. When they're writing a crap episode like that just for filler in season 8, that is bad. That shows you they're struggling, and that shows you that something isn't correct. So basically, I'm glad that G4 is finally, closing its doors. I'm not happy that it's ending, but I'm happy that it's ending for the better, because that's the best thing that Hasbro can do right now, is stop it before it becomes something that just keeps playing cliche over and over and over again. Like lessons repeating, people, bad episode after bad episode, things like that. That's what's going to eventually happen if G4 doesn't close its doors. So we're going to, and I don't know what this movie is. I don't know if it's G4 based. I don't know if it's G5 based. I don't know what it is, but it's in CGI, and that really bugs me, because the My Little Pony, the movie, the one that came out in 2017, why are you going against that? I mean, seriously, that's the only thing that really bugged me about this whole entire news, is that the movie isn't CGI. That's it. I don't care for CGI animation. If it's done correctly, then only is CGI animation good. I mean, there's been multiple movies where CGI animation is good. Jurassic Park, a lot of Disney movies are CGI, and they're excellent. It's all in the CGI. It's all in who does the CGI for you, which I'm hoping does good. I don't know what this movie is going to be, but I'm guesstimating it's probably going to be basically G4 saying goodbye. Like, I don't feel like season 9 is enough to really close off something so huge with so many doors open. Like, that's one thing I've really been stating about G4, closing so early. There has been so much left open, so they're going to really have to work hard in order to close all these doors. And I feel like that's why they're making this movie, to kind of give it that ability. But I don't know what it is. It could be, I don't know. I don't know what it is. So until we get further confirmation on that, clueless. But G5, I've been excited for G5 ever since it was announced. I've been keeping my eye on it, kind of slowly looking at the updates, but so far I haven't really seen anything except the basis of the world and the characters. The world seems very like Games of Thrones like, with like different kingdoms and different like rulers, while the characters, the only ones that I have heard of returning are Twilight, Rarity, Fluttershy, basically all the main 6 except for Rainbow Dash. I haven't heard anything on Rainbow Dash yet. But Twilight is apparently going to be an Earth Pony. Fluttershy is supposed to be a unicorn. Applejack's supposed to be the total polar opposite of what she was in G4, like a city pony. Rarity, I believe, is supposed to be an Earth Pony, if I'm not mistaken. And Pinkie Pie is supposed to be an Earth Pony too. Like I said, it's still in pieces, so we don't really know if this is legit or not. So until G5 comes out and we actually do see what it is, this is going to be quite skeptical, and I know people are not happy about it, but you gotta realize this show has had an excellent run. Most shows don't last past 5 seasons, 4 at the most. Like, I thought that My Little Pony could only get so good after season 4, when, that Twilight versus Turek battle, that was fucking amazing. But I was shocked that they actually went forward. I'm kind of glad they did, because it was a successful show, and I know it's a fantastic show. What can I say? Even though season 6 was the most weak. But in all respect, I will welcome G5 with open hands. or open hooves, I will give it a fair chance. And if it impresses me, it impresses me. If it doesn't, well, I have G4 to return to. G4 is always going to be my home. It's going to be the place where I started, where I will always remember the most. So if you guys see, let's say like G5's in like its second season and I do like a reading of like a G4 based story, that is because I have a secret spot for G4 and there's nothing you can do to stop that. I mean, that's where I started. I mean, I'm friends with my friend Thomas. He started in G3. So, yeah. We know how I feel about G3. Yeah. So, before this video gets any longer, I just want to say, guys, I'm not going anywhere, but I'm not upset that G4 is ending. I knew it was going to end, like, ever since before Season 8 began, there was confirmation that supposedly Season 9 was the end. And today, we got the ultimate confirmation. With this movie coming out, I don't know what it is, and we'll keep updated on that, hopefully, and see what it is. I'm guessing it's probably going to be a way of them saying goodbye as G4 ends. But I don't know. We will see. But I'm not going anywhere. I'm staying right where I am. And I'm going to keep making content for you guys, and I'm going to keep being as strong as I can, as strong-willed as I can, and I ask that you guys do the same. Because just because G4 is ending doesn't mean My Little Pony is ending. We've got G5, we've got the movie, we've still got Equestria Girls if you're an Equestria Girls fan. That is all still there. Don't think that just because G4 is ending, it's over. It's not over. There's plenty of open opportunities. If anything, this is an opportunity. It's a new opportunity for new content creators, new artists, new animators, new everything to come into play. G4's had its run. Let some new people come into something new like we did when we saw G4 for the first time. So that's my personal thoughts. I'm ready to see something new because I'm seeing a lot of repetition in G4, and that's the sad part of it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you guys don't think that My Little Pony's ending, because it's not. We've got plenty more to come, and Hasbro has assured us of that. So, thank you guys for watching. Stay positive, and just don't be depressed about this. This is something that needs to be done. All good things must come to an end. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little video, and I hope to see you guys soon. And happy horrors until then, and make sure to take care.